Well, hello everyone, this is Robert with you. We're going to start our game now. I've rearranged the board just a little bit. These markers here are just indicating the character level. They're both currently level 1. And these dice here are going to track our points of movement. So your speed turns into movement and it's going to track how many we've spent. That's not necessary, it's just an extra detail I'm adding. Alright, well, let's try to play this game. We've got the Darkling and the Paladin both on the starting card. And we're going to begin with the Darkling. He's going to go first. Let's zoom in here over on our turn. Reset. Reset means that any open doors are now closed again. It's time to go to the Dungeon Lord phase. So we're going to have to use the red cards that we have, and I don't think that the Darkling is really going to have much to do. As you recall, in my setup video, I mostly prepared with some treasures and boons, but only one Dungeon Lord card, and it's going to enhance a monster, so I think I pretty much have to skip his Dungeon Lord phase for now. So we'll go back over here to the breakdown of the steps. We go now past the Dungeon Lord phase to a build phase, which means we draw a card and we place it on the map. So we draw a map card. And let's see what we've got. I drew the Outer Sanctum. Undead have +1 to all attacks here. Okay, I'm going to need to put that with a white door to a white door, so that you can get there from the entrance. Why don't we just put that north of the summoning chamber? So we'll put that up to the north, the Outer Sanctum. Now let's take a look at our quests for the Darkling. We had 2 personal quests, and we don't need the Outer Sanctum for him, we need the Inner Sanctum. And we need the library, so I don't think we have any of his location cards. Remember, we also have a global quest. This quest can be completed by any character, and it's the Troll Bridge. So that one is not out on the board yet either. So the Darkling really doesn't have anywhere in particular that he wants to go. So we just need to explore, much like the other games I've been playing with you. Maybe we'll head into the intersection. Let's take a step this way. That's a free passage. There's no trapped or locked doors there. And that's going to take 1 point of movement from us, allowing us to have 1 left. And why don't we use our other point of movement? I'm going to spend our last one. And let's explore. So that means we get to draw another map card and place it. The Mirror Chamber. Looks like when you come in there, a replica will attack you. So let me put this down. Why don't we put that over this way? That's going to be a dead end over there. Okay, for entering this room, our Darkling has boosted his peril by 3 points. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. He's got 4 now. His glory is boosted by 2. 1, 2. And let's take a look at his treasures. If you look down on his card, he can hold 3 treasures at a time. And he can hold 2 boons. These are instants. After they're used, they're gone. Here's a permanent. A brain in a jar. That's amazing. What is it? It says, Zum's apprentice died before the transplant was completed. Alright. Well, it cost 2 glory to get the brain in a jar. So, just for the fun of it, why don't we spend that. That takes us back down to 1 glory. But we're carrying the brain in a jar now. Carrying Zum. And that gives us +1 to our magic attack. If you look down here, I'm level 1. Melee attack is 1, magic is 0, and speed is 2. So that will at least give me some magic power to battle enemies with. So we're going to put that over there in my inventory. And then that will do it for my hero phase. After you complete your hero phase, you can I actually think you must discard a card, and I'm going to briefly read that again just to make sure. It says, if you have any cards in your hand, you must discard 1 card, and only 1 card. This can be 1 card from your hand, a treasure from your inventory, an encounter card from your pack, and then you fill your hands back to 5 cards. Okay, well, we have to throw one of these away. Since we don't have any monsters yet, let's throw away this enhancer card. We certainly don't want to enhance our opponent's cards. I draw 2 more cards. We've got a Mighty Strike, and that looks like, what is it? Opponent must overcome threat equal to your total melee score or take an additional wound. It's a boon. And then we've got an Axe of Weeping Wounds. Okay, so a magical item here. Well, we've got a lot of good character stuff, but nothing really for our Dungeon Lord phase. Hopefully that will be fixed in the future. So, there's the board again. No wounds on the Darkling, Peril 4, and Glory 1. And that will bring us to the end. We've spent our movement, but the map is growing. Please join me for the Paladin next.